In this video, I'm going to start to go over a little bit of what to expect when you're trying to download the emulated version of Nox to be able to play some Rocket League Sideswipe. Let's get to it. First things first, head on over to bignox.com and it's going to lead you right here to this page. You're then going to go ahead and see Rocket League Sideswipe right here. It's running in the background, running right here. You're going to go ahead and download the optimized version. As you're downloading it, depending on your speeds, shouldn't take too long. It's going to go through and automatically run once you have it downloaded, and you'll have to go through and press accept and everything. If it does ask you about downloading or installing additional software, just make sure you press reject. All you want to do is make sure that you have Nox onto your PC, so that you're just going to go through and get it set up. So it's super easy. This one's already an optimized version. It's going to make things a lot easier, and it's going to lead you to having this added to your desktop, which is just going to be Rocket League Sideswipe. Go ahead and get it loaded up for the first time. It might even take a few minutes. Depends on your PC. Honestly, it usually takes just roughly about 30 seconds, give or take some, to get it through. And what I'm going to kind of go over a little bit is just kind of how to get some of the settings and everything set up. I'm not going to try to waste too much of your time, not make this a really long blown out video. Just trying to go through and make sure that I get the important information to you guys, so that you can start playing some Rocket League on your PC and get it set up for controller support and everything that you might want. So first things first, you'll see I already have it downloaded. Your Rocket League Sideswipe won't be, but it will be sitting right here. You will go ahead and click on that. You'll have to sign into your Google account and everything, and get all that good stuff through and get that set to download. It's about 700 and some megabytes. It's really not too bad. I'm going to go over a couple things here. I do have mine set for custom in the settings, and you'll see that settings up there in the top right where I clicked. You want to go through it, already have it pre-optimized and have it set to the highest without going custom. So that's completely up to you if you want to go any higher, if your PC can handle it. Try out some different settings. The one thing I did change is it already has it on 900p resolution. I did go ahead and upgrade to the 1080p, just because I find it to be a little bit better looking for full screen, especially if you're going to be streaming it or recording any content from it. It'll be nice to have. So just so you guys know where to go in and get that stuff, it's going to be right there. After that, and you get everything downloaded, you'll go ahead and open up the game. If it's your first time opening it up, obviously it will be. You'll have to go through and sign into your Epic Games account. And it'll go ahead and get it set up that way, and it'll get you to this screen once you're in there. You may have to go through and play the tutorial. Again, it depends on if you've ever played Sideswipe at all. But whenever you're setting up for the emulator, you want to pop yourself into training. This will give you the ability to see your controls on screen, which is going to be important because it doesn't recognize controller support natively. They do already have some pre-set up things for you where they already have the analog stick and everything set up. Now if you want to change any of your buttons, all you have to do is click on any of these keys that you see, and you'll be able to go through and change those pretty easily. If you do want to add anything or take anything away, which mine's going to look a little bit different from yours because I already have it set up for mine, and you might be wondering, what is this button here? I maybe don't have that, or I don't see it. That's actually a little bit of an extra button that I'll go through and show you here in just a moment. And one thing to note, you may want to turn the opacity off, otherwise you will see these on your screen, which you are going to see them when you're loading up the game for the first time. So we're going to go ahead and click save. We're going to open up the settings of the game and go into options, and from here you can actually go into configure, and you'll actually see you can click on this button and open up. This is your boosted jump, so all you have to do is just go ahead and click enable, and you can set that to a button. It works really well in hoops. It's up to you however you want to do that. The other thing I do recommend turning on is your network statistics. This will also show you if you're losing any input lag, if you're losing inputs and they're not being registered, which is super helpful. And really the main other thing that I'd say is make sure you enable your FPS display, just because it also helps, just having those things on screen to be able to see it. You're going to be seeing it on a full screen on your PC, so it does make those kind of things nice. If you are running an AMD processor, you may have trouble opening Nox. That means you need to turn on virtualization. Sometimes even if Nox does open up, it'll sit there and give you kind of problems that make it not optimal to play on. I will put a link in the description down below where you can go ahead and go click on that and that will take you in and give you a little bit more of an idea of how to turn on virtualization in your BIOS. It's really simple. It'll get you through it. But honestly, Nox has made this so easy to get set up and get in, and you're pretty much ready to play. You can get your controller going. If you do notice that there is no green controller up here at the top where I'm circling, you may need to go through and, you know, either update your controller or disconnect it, reconnect it, because Nox is not identifying your controller. You may even need to close out of Nox completely. If you are starting to notice some issues also while you're in the game, you can go through and just close the game out completely. Just like an Android tablet, you can go through and click the double boxes. It'll lead to this. You can sit here and swipe it off, reload the game, and that can sometimes help out when issues that you might be having. One known issue that I've run into with Nox is sometimes you'll have extra button inputs slightly, and the audio will start to go out. I don't really have a fix for either of those, but you know, I'll keep trying to mess with things, and I'll give you an update if I do. If you guys have any questions or comments that you want to give, please make sure you put them down in the comments. I'll try to answer everybody that I can. I thank you guys so much for watching the video. Until next time, take it easy, guys.